I don't know, man. I was banging 7-gram rocks and finishing them because that's how I roll. I have one speed. I have one gear. Go.
What's up, buckos?
You mean the way I talk?
It's the hooligan. Check out my fucking podcast, man. We'll have all your favorites on here. You know who they are. OKC represent, baby. Smoke that weed. Keep it real. Peace.
Alright, so my wife was upstairs. I got some caviar earlier, and she, not the fish, the smoke. And she was upstairs. She came downstairs, and she was upstairs, and I wiped my fucking taint line, dude. And it fucking stinks so bad. And she came downstairs, and that's so up here.
Understand me. That's your trouble. Not my fault because you don't understand me. I don't understand you either. But I don't spend my whole life trying to put the blame over on you because my cigarette didn't light or because something didn't work right. What do you want?
You don't tell people to get out of their car because they ain't got a goddamn ID. The fuck is that shit?
I'm gonna bomb the shit out of them. It's true. I don't care. I don't care. They've got to be stopped.
Well, guys, welcome to a great, lovely day in my land. That's like Hoolie Land. For those that don't know. Which is like pretty much like a fantasy world or something like that. So, that was just a clip of the video of the hemp father. Small town up there, is it East Oklahoma, something like that. But if you read the my description there, that's a little statistical thing that I got. Just statistics, you know. But as promised, I will. Let's go on and let's watch this video and tell me what you guys think of this video, okay?
You don't tell people to get out of their car because they ain't got a goddamn ID. The fuck is that shit? The fuck is that shit? Try to get me out of my fucking truck. Fuck off, bro. Fuck off, bro. The fuck who you are. The fuck who you are. I'm playing that fucking game. Straight up. I don't know who you are. Fucking lie to me, bro.
Now,
fucking cops, I swear to fucking God, boss me around.
Now, just to tune in, not really for sure the reason Mr. Father was pulled over.
There's an echo bad.
Oh, there is? Hold on.
Turn your Bluetooth off.
Yeah, that's what I'd have to do. Hold on, guys, just a second. All right. We gotta switch lanes here. Is there still an echo? Oh, it might be because you're on.
I'm not on.
No. Is there still an echo? Tell me what. Okay, because I gotta watch the road too, so. Or did I fix the echo? Because we don't want an echo during these previous times. Oh, come on. I know why. It echoes only during the video. Well, tell me about the video this time. Hold on. Here, I'm getting to Canes here. Okay.
Don't boss me around.
Sir, do you have your phone on you? I'm going to ask you, so since you know all about the law, I want you to look up.
So, ladies and gentlemen, echo? Or is it better now? Damn, those people made me. I know they made me fucking miss it. No echo now. Okay, cool. Thank you. Okay. All right. So, I'm not for sure why Mr. Father got pulled over, but I'm not going to speculate. But let's further on watch the video.
The court law
Oh, the one they just passed?
No, passed a long time ago. Pennsylvania versus Men's.
Yeah.
Look it up.
Okay.
I'm going to go back here, do my thing. You look up Pennsylvania.
Are you
versus-
recording
No,
me?
listen.
Are you recording me through your dash cam? Okay, so you can record and I can record, correct? So we don't need to look anything up. You need to go do your job.
Okay.
That means go get your information, write me a ticket so I can go. Because right now, I've been sitting here too long.
Right now,
And I'm not being detained. So,
Okay.
go get...
All right. Hold on just a second.
I want a 3-finger combo.
Can I get a 3-finger combo?
Extra crispy.
Extra crispy
With a Coke
with a Coke
and butter on both sides. What else?
and butter on both sides of that bread.
All right, anything else?
Uh,
The cocoa.
make the Coke
A large.
a large.
Anything else?
Nope. Just keep it cheerful.
$9.95 is that second window. Thank you.
Thank you. All right.
Here's your card unlocked.
Yeah, my card's unlocked. Hold on, guys. We'll get to this. I should have second window, right? I should have done this after I got my daughter's freaking stupid food. But
Yeah, I know, but you don't think.
well, because this is a very important video. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and watch some more.
Go get my ticket so I can go. I have places to be. I'm supposed to be at work.
Pennsylvania versus Men's.
I don't care about Pennsylvania and Men's right now.
An officer tells you to get out of the vehicle.
Absolutely not. For what reason? I did not commit a crime. I do not need to get out of my vehicle because I did not commit a crime and I'm not being detained. So go write me a ticket so I can be on my way. What the fuck is going on here? Trying to get me out of my fucking vehicle.
Extra crispy butter on both sides with a large Coke. It's $9.95.
He's saying look up the law for Men's or something where I have to get out of my vehicle because he's telling me I have to get out of my vehicle. He's absolutely goddamn fucking crazy. Tell me to get out of my goddamn fucking vehicle. Hell no. Hell no.
All right. So, how many of you guys have ever been in this predicament before? I'm sure a couple of you guys have before, right? I'm sure. Oh, thanks, bud.
And if you could just pull up to the pedestrian side, we'll have that food right after.
All right, cool. Thanks, bud.
Have a good one.
So, I don't know how many of you guys have ever been in this position. Now, let me clarify. Me being the hooligan, I have been in this situation a few times, except the end results were different. But that's because, believe it or not, and I understand, Mr. Father was upset and stuff, but believe it or not, one key factor to always do is, if you are going to challenge, which I advise everybody, to don't just lie down, you know what I mean? But if not tone, you know, and always judge your chop before he walks up, you know. You know, is he a thick pork chop? Is he a short pork chop? You know, little pork chop syndrome. You know what I'm saying? You got to always understand where they're coming from at this moment, because you never know what kind of day they've had. You know, their wife might have kicked him out. You know, might have found out that his son is now his pronoun is now everything or whatever. You know, so here we go.
Hell no.
Thanks, boss. You too.
I had no reason to get out of my vehicle. None. None at all. I ain't done nothing wrong. He pulled me up for speeding. That was it. There's no reason I need to get out of my vehicle. Hey, what's going on, bud?
I'll tell you something.
Yes, sir.
Stripper right here
Absolutely.
is giving you a low floor. You got two choices.
Did I commit a crime?
Shut up.
Did I commit a crime?
You either obey his lawful order or you go to jail.
Did I commit a crime?
That's
it.
it.
I'm kind of curious. Did I commit a crime?
Yes.
What crime did I? That's a speeding offense.
You need to come back here. Are you trying to your deal? I will pull you out of there and I'll take you to jail myself.
For what?
For disobeying a lawful order.
For what?
For obstructing. You want obstructing?
You asked me for my driver's license registration.
You're coming out. Get out. Get out.
I'm getting out.
All right, now, ladies and gentlemen, if you have children in the room, this may be disturbing to some viewers. So please just know this. And by the way, police brutality or any type of brutality is not a good thing. I just like to say that. I'm not endorsing police brutality. I'm not endorsing stand your ground day. I'm not, you know. But what I am endorsing is the reaction at the end. Because one thing I have to say about this before we finish this last little bit is that, I mean, ladies and gentlemen, if I were videotaping, man, I don't know if I could have held it together as long as Mr. Father did. But let's go on and let's finish this here.
Keep it recording, but you're going to sit down. Why? Put your hand. Why am I going to jail? For obstructing. You've been given a lawful order. I don't understand why I need to get out of jail, or you're going to freeze. What the hell is going on? You're back. You're under arrest for obstructing officer. I'm not obstructing. Yes, you are. Don't resist. Stop! 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 I'm not reaching for anything! Help me! Help me! What the fuck are you guys doing, man? I was just trying to go to work! Man, what are you doing? Now you're going to jail! Grab him by the arm and pull him down.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So there you have it. Now, As I'm speechless right now, ladies and gentlemen. As a matter of fact, there is one thing that that comes to mind. You know, and like I said, ladies and gentlemen, you know, I'm not advocating any of this or anything of such nature, but it reminds me of just one thing, you know. Here, I'll play it for you here real quick.
Just drop them, boy. You ever hit your balls to those fucking eat? There. That's sharp. Bit of shave of hair. One of them right.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, they might as well have been doing that to Mr. Father. Because, I don't know. But if you read my description, it clearly states that statistically speaking, small town pork ribeye, are more likely to have zero code of how to bring down an escalation or how to lawfully, well, basically not make someone feel like they're in deliverance. And that is one thing. And I always tell Hempy, I'm like, sometimes you gotta, you know, I'm loud. I'm a loud person. Hempy's loud. But I think while his voice escalated, so did the, you know, as well as the officer. You know, when the second officer came up and he was like, look, you know, he's giving you a direct order. Well, unless there was a reason to actually pull him out, it doesn't matter if he was giving a direct order or not. There's got to be a reason for you getting out of the vehicle. I mean, God gives me direct orders sometimes, so does Jesus, but you think I obey him all the time? Absolutely not. No, nor does half the people in the world. I'm not saying, you know, I'm the worst person in the world. I'm just saying I'm not perfect. You know what I mean? How many of our parents, you know, gave us an order and we're like, you know what I'm saying? Now, granted, you know, yes, were there consequences afterwards? Probably so, you know. And I'd say, you know, most situations when you're younger or whatnot, depending on the for instance, checkpoints, police checkpoints. I don't believe in them. Do I stop at them? Well, yeah, I stop at them because if you run through them, you're probably going to kill somebody, and then, you know, that's not going to be too good. Do I pull off into the right lane? No, I don't. I asked them the reason for pulling me off to the right. They give you the same thing. No, it's, you know, random, da-da-da, but I don't buy that bullshit. Can you roll down your window? No. A. And B, smelling something isn't, that's just a way of getting you out of the vehicle. In a court of law, just because an officer smells or thinks he smells marijuana doesn't mean shit. I could fart weed for all I know. You know what I'm saying? He has to see some form of physical evidence, such as a roach. Believe it or not, even if they are cigarette ashes, you know, to give him further assumption that you could possibly be smoking marijuana, which in this instance, the father wasn't smoking any marijuana or anything like that. Luckily, he was not smoking any pole that day because those officers looked like they wanted to rape him. I mean, I'm just saying, look. I think, and this is how I'm going to grade this, because I looked at things down the middle, you know. I can't, you know, him father's I love him to death, my good friend. I go to bat for him. So, the way I judge this is, I think that him father, there's a few things he could have done so as not to angry the pesky guys, you know what I'm saying? Especially in a small town. But on the flip side, it doesn't help that they've been targeting him like he was an African American in a white neighborhood. Metaphorically speaking. On the flip side of that, Hempy has also not been shy on voicing his feelings on issues, which most of the issues he voices his opinion on, especially in Delaware, I think it's Delaware County or whatever, are you know like the pothole thing, or you know it's not an opinion, it's hey man, you know, where is this going, or you know it's not like, oh, I think that they should do this because I feel this, you know, it's generally facts, sometimes maybe like exaggerated a little bit, but for the most part, facts, right? So the police, though, you know, so I think, and it shows also, you know, I don't know, I know he's appealing the 10-day sentence, you know, 10 days in jail for, you know, look, if I was, what is this fella's name, the defendant, Mr. Billy Red Billy, something of this nature. If I was this gentleman, honestly, you know, hey man, I heard you had to go to court, man. I heard somebody jumped you. Oh yeah, man. You know, well, what happened was I went behind him and I grabbed him and shit. And he spun around, you know, like anybody would, you know, probably, you know, might have thought I was trying to fuck him or something or whatever. And believe it or not, some coffee accidentally spilled on me. And so you know, I made sure I showed up to court and made sure that sumbitch went to jail for 10 days for throwing some coffee on me on accident for me grabbing him from behind, possibly wanting to stick my dick in him. You know, that's not, you know, I'm just saying. I don't know what happened. I'm just poking fun. I don't know Red Billy, so I'm not going to talk ill about the gentleman. You know, he would be a great candidate for I believe he's the second person in history. The first one was a police officer. That is why McDonald's has to put hot coffee on their cup of coffee when they hand it to you. Not that any fucking asshole should know that when you get a cup of fucking piping hot fucking McDonald's coffee right out the goddamn drive-thru, it's probably fucking hot. So you probably don't want to fucking spill it in your lap and burn your dick. That's a true story too, by the way. I believe it was and not only that, the asshole went in there and got a free coffee and then turned around and sued the motherfuckers for the coffee being too hot because it spilled on his dick and scarred his wiener or something like that. And so now they have to have, you know, but now, you know, resisting, once again, a small town officer, you know, because somebody is asking questions and deciding to challenge you, not, you know, whether his voice is elevated or not, decides to challenge you, isn't resisting anything. It's just challenging what has been told to him. Resisting is more like, fuck you, throwing punches, squirming. His father was squirming, but they were probably breaking his wrists, and I was told that he said something that they punched him in the stomach and he pooped himself a little. I don't know if that's true. That, that's what was, I think I had heard that. Which in that case, that's right there. Why an officer doesn't need to hit somebody where they, my Lord, take a poo-poo? The only time you should take a poo-poo like that is if someone comes up and just fucking gets you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're in the UFC, you're in the fucking ring, like, someone comes up and just hammers you. You know what I'm saying? Or it's dark in the room and you accidentally miss the wrong hole and your wife goes, ah! Those are the only two times. Other than that, an officer should never scare somebody or hit somebody or make them, doo-doo themselves. Man, that, if you get in a car wreck, that's an automatic 10 grand. Any type of bodily fluid that leaks out of you is an automatic 10 grand, ladies and gentlemen, in any kind of car accident. So, and that looked like a car accident from where I was standing. Now, like I said, there could have been a couple of things done on Mr. Father's part. Mainly, I have to say, once you started, escalating the truth to them, and challenging them. Once you pulled that challenge card out, that's when you have their attention, and that's when you need to show them that you're in control and redirect your temper or anger, and maybe say something like, hold on, officer, let me put your dick in my mouth for a second. I apologize for getting a little loud. I'm just late to work. I understand you're doing your job, but can I ask you for the reasons of why I would need to step out of my vehicle? I just don't feel comfortable. And that could be a way. Let's say that they gave him a ticket. If you get a ticket, hey, I don't ever sign my tickets, ladies and gentlemen. If I ever get tickets, they're like, you sign this? I'm like, nah, I'm good on that. They're like, yeah, you need to sign. No, I don't. I'm not going to sign it. So you can give it to me, but I'm not going to sign it. The minute you sign it, then you are giving them jurisdiction over you. Okay? Because here's the thing. If say you challenge a speeding ticket and the officer can't make it because he says, well, I've got a da-da-da, guess what? No skin. He doesn't pay no fine, nothing, blah, blah. If you don't show up to court, you get a warrant out for your arrest and all kinds of other shit, right? Shit happens. I don't know if possibly I could have diarrhea that day. I don't know if possibly I might want to, oversleep, So just think about those things. So post what you guys think in the comments. Let me know. And remember, as usual, it's your favorite fuck. Always, yes, always sticking up for the grays, meaning the gray area. I try not to, unless it's just crazily on one side, since I'm reporting things, I can't really be biased, because then people would be like, you're just going to report things that, appeal, Oh, and by the way, this is in cahoots with good old Tucker Carlson. Now I have no reason to watch Fox News anymore. Fuck you, Fox. Go suck a cock. Hopefully Tucker goes to RT News or something of that nature. Maybe Sky News Network. Anyway, peace, fucks.